guess like 2 years ago. And then they brought it back, and I'm like, I really don't want to do it. And they're like, well, it's kind of paid for, like I can try. I'm like I'll honor it. I said yes. So. But I'm like, I'm not going to try and intentionally fail, but if I fail.
Yeah, it is what it is.
She's like, maybe you should read up beforehand. I'm like, no. I will go in there blind. I had level 1 at Rona. That was just, cuts and burns and abrasions and falls. does save. Goalies are like super, like habit. Everything's got to be perfect. They do the same thing every single time. Like goalies specifically are that weird. Yeah, there was a former Canucks goalie. He was here for like a year, and like prior to pregame, he would stand on the bench holding his stick one way, and like just move his eyes, just like left, right, up, down. Like he would just. And he said he's just visualizing the puck, trying to find it and everything. Like, but every game, you know what I mean? I mean, you got to be fucking crazy to be a goalie. Let's be honest here. Yeah, I'll just face a 100-mile-per-hour slap shot. Yeah, it's no problem.
I just would use video games though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what surgeons do before like they operate, right?
Oh, yeah.
They like punch the before and after, and I'm like, well, I said yes, you're gonna get like something, you're gonna get paid something like that for video games.
It takes some skill, that's for sure.
Actually, it'd be funny if they played game operation before they did operation, but
I think there's a more serious operation like video game. I think they play now.
I hope that's the case.
I haven't played operation in a long time.
I've never played Mousetrap ever.
Every time I tried to play Mousetrap, we always tried to set it up. It never got very far and gave up. That's my experience with Mousetrap.
I'm like, I remember Devo and a couple other games.
But yeah, it's a game I would like to try.
Let's find one at a garage sale.
Probably out there somewhere. Oh God, it's a blessing. 7 a.m.s are glorious.
Yeah. 11s, even.
Literally though. I have so much energy at 7.
Yeah, right.
I'm just like, ah!
Yeah, I don't get those people who like get up early and like take an hour to get ready. I'm like, nah, bitch, I got like a 7-minute routine in the morning, and I'm out the door.
That was me at 5 a.m. 7 a.m. I still wake up pretty early.
Yeah.
I like to sit down and eat my breakfast.
I don't eat breakfast until 9, because if not, I'm nauseous 6 in the morning. Well, who's hungry at 6 in the morning is the question.
Well, what time do I wake up? Yeah, I usually eat around 6:15.
Oh, that's so early. My stomach's still digesting like all the dessert that I had.
Like literally
Yeah.
any time before that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't really eat late. Like,
When they cut it off usually.
it's not really more cutoff. It's I kind of forget, or we don't
Oh.
have anything.
Yeah,
Like my cutoff usually is like 9 or 9:30,
Yeah.
but you know we'll have dinner at whatever time, 5 or 6, and then might have like a peanut butter sandwich type of snack kind of thing. But most times I'm just sitting there. If I have maybe candy or chips in my room, it's that. But other than that, it's just more like I don't want to get up and do anything. So.
That's nice. Don't worry about it. Once you're on the sofa, your hand can maybe twitch.
Well, see, the problem is I'm on the bed.
Right.
I have my bed.
Everything's far away. You're like, you almost need like bed snacks.
Yeah.
Like one pillow and just like potato chips.
I usually keep stuff on my desk as close as possible, so I just need to do at least like that to come down.
But yeah, we need to do wings too soon.
Yes.
Wings is okay. Easily.
Well, maybe Saturday we go
Yeah.
boarding and wings stuff.
That sounds good. Also, do you think if SFU wins on Sunday, can we beat them on the ice skates? Get our sneaking 5 seconds in.
Be safer than shoes.
Yeah, right? That's what I mean. Like,
You could if you want. I don't know what the celly's gonna be like.
Yeah, just like rebelliously goes on, and they're like, "Who's that person?"
Well, have I told you our plan for that?
For what?
For what we're doing on Sunday?
No, not at all.
So,
It's
whichever team wins,
yeah.
essentially we are going to take the camera and the laptop and go ice level. And you know the microphone I use for interviews?
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug it in and do on icing.
Oh, cool. I will bring my skates then, so I don't pine.
Well, if you have time to put them on, yeah. Which, Alex, did I tell you what we're doing on Sunday? And if you're okay with it? We want to basically transport the laptop and the camera to ice level for after the, like during the celebrations and stuff, and do like on ice intermission off. And then you'll see fast.
Yeah.
I think
What are you looking at?
Hockey TV still thinks we're doing games. They call me every week.
Oh, really? They're just trying to be like, oh, what's this?
Well, they're like, you don't have a connection.
Wait, isn't this Hockey TV? What's this?
No, that's our website.
That makes sense. You just need to say you've been zoned.
I don't know why they keep calling me. I have not picked up the phone once for that.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't try to call Chris or something like that. Are we just doing YouTube then? Are we just doing YouTube?
I think we're trying to transition everybody to it next year, but
That's a smart idea. And it's free.
yeah, but we don't know if every other school can do it.
Why? It's free.
Yeah, you gotta be reasonably smart to do it. Like, go live on YouTube.
I've done video on YouTube a few times. Not live, but like, I've done...
Like, it's pretty straightforward.
If I can do it, anyone can do it. Truly,
Yeah. I so hope they play this song live. I'd be so down.
There's Rise Against. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I'm like, go-to song of Nick, anything Rise Against.
I'll be seeing them twice this year.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Are they the same tour, or is it a different tour?
They're two different tours.
Oh, wow.
Well, the one in Toronto is actually like a Billy Talent tour,
Okay.
but I guess they called Rise Against to do Eastern Canada.
Yeah.
And I think Rise Against is just picking that part of their first tour. And then the next show is a Rise Against show with two other bands.
I'll be going.
I'm excited.
But yeah, who are the downstairs people? They did like a terrible job of like moving the camera around. It's actually kind of hilarious to watch.
Which downstairs
Like
people?
the people below us when they were recording.
Oh, that's Okanagan. They just,
It was hilarious. The guy's like, oh shit. I missed so good.
BCIHL quarterfinal action begins in 3 minutes.
Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome inside Bill Copeland Arena for this quarterfinal number 2 in the BCIHL Playoffs between the Vancouver Island Mariners and the SFU Hockey Club. Nick Torn alongside Austin Kozakar. We've already seen one game today. Okanagan moving on to the semifinals after beating UVic 2-1, but now it's quarterfinal 2. 1 versus 2, SFU versus VIU. Austin, how are you feeling going into tonight?
I think we're going to have, if the first game is any indication, we're going to have some great hockey here. The first game was an all-or-nothing game. You either won and you play tomorrow, and you lost, you're out. But tonight, both these teams will play another game, but the winner gets a bye to the finals, and the loser instead has to play tomorrow against Okanagan.
Yes.
And so there's a lot of pressure on both these teams. You're SFU, you're 12 games undefeated in the regular season, but you know all that doesn't really matter if you don't come up in the playoffs.
Nope, that's exactly it. As it should be a fun one tonight, as these two teams have played all year. Obviously, SFU's coming in with their record of what it is, but VIU has pushed them a bit this season.
Yeah, well, you look at the games, the first 2 games that these two teams played, you know, SFU won pretty handily, but the last 2 were pretty close efforts. SFU won 6-5 over UVic, or VIU, sorry. always get the abbreviations messed up. But they won 6-5. That was a come from behind. You know, VIU was up 5-4 that game. There's a recent 2-0 win by SFU on February 19th on the road. That was all thanks to Michael Lenko, a 43 save shutout. So, you know, there's a 2-0 score, but that was a pretty close game. VIU is right now 4-2 since the Christmas break, so you know they're coming in pretty hot.
That's very true. As they're announcing the starting lineups, you mentioned Michael Lenko. He will be getting the start tonight. Across for VIU, James Brendeland. And
yeah, some good goaltending on both sides. Obviously, Lenko, we've seen his work all season. He's won 3 out of the 4 matchups against. He played 3 out of the 4 matchups against VIU, so they're probably a little bit tired of seeing him.
Yeah.
But on the other end, James Brendeland, he has a .963 save percentage and a 1.00 goals against average in 3 games. So, you know, he hasn't started most of their games this season, but when he's been in, he's been dynamite. I think he currently leads BCIHL in save percentage.
as we'll get it. Oh, Canada started and in the hockey game. Here we go indeed. It's quarterfinal number 2. Yes, this is not a win-or-go-home game. You win, you go directly to the final. And a loss, as you said, goes to the semifinal against Okanagan. What are you looking for in tonight's game, Austin?
I'm looking for, these are two, dynamic offenses of the BCIHL. 6 of the top 10 point scorers are from SFU. 4 of the top 10 are from VIU. So, you know, these are the 2 offensive powerhouses. So, you know, I'm kind of curious to see, we're gonna see a high-scoring game? Is it gonna be maybe a little bit more tighter? But we certainly got the guys to put up a lot of goals.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's do that hockey. It's playoff. It's quarterfinal number 2. SFU, VIU, and the pucks have gone into the SFU zone. As they're trying to dig it out, they do. Takato Cox. Starting on the line was Jalabert and Garrett Hilton, and Jalabert is able to steal the puck away. And oh, a huge hit. That's going to be a penalty. That was high. And right off the hop. And could he be kicked out?
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I could definitely see them taking him out of the game.
Jalabert a little slow to get up, but he's skating under his own power.
So far, he looks like he's just going to the box for now, but
that could be 2 and a 10.
But yeah, you certainly think that could be a taking him out of the game hit.
Is trying to set the tone early, and that's one way to do it.
But instead, you know, they gift SFU an early power play.
Literally 18 seconds in.
You hope that you hope that Jalbert's okay. He looked like he's having a little bit of difficulty there. And but definitely never a good idea to give SFU power play. They're pretty deadly.
They are. Obviously, Garrett Hilton.
Garrett Hilton second in league scoring.
Yep. Nick Wicks, who's come on in the second half of the season and done very well.
Yeah, he's had six goals and I believe 12 points. If he was here from the beginning of the year, I think he would be tied for his scoring lead as point per game pace.
Karamishev tries to feed Wicks, and it was given away. Brock Palmer takes a shot. Not a great start to the power play for SFU. Dunlop tries to throw it into the middle, but Wicks is able to control it and make some time. Jake Karamishev sends a puck in. It's run around the boards. Palmer pulls it out, and he's able to get it out. No luck on this power play so far for SFU. Karamishev back to Wicks. Reset. Gets around Palmer. Then he lost control of it, and it's sent right back in by Josh Norman. The units change. Karamishev. Lacasse was coming off. Icing's waved off. Coltolero keeps it in. Not for very long as it's kicked back out by VIU. Cox to Cross. Cross ice off the boards. Coltolero will take it. Mateo Coltolero. Around Max Cormack. He takes a shot. Hits the side of the net. Coltolero collects it. Back to Cross. Shot. Brendalin's out the whole way. And hold on for a whistle with 34 seconds to go in the power play.
Cross on the second unit power play. This one was like almost an embarrassment of riches sort of scenario. Both him, Karamishev is first in defenseman scoring, and Cross is third. So it's sort of, you can have a power play running with two elite offensive defensemen.
Yep.
One on one and one on the other. That's a nice luxury to have.
Yeah, it's true. Lacasse is able to win the draw back to Coltolero. Quickly over to Tristan Cross. Down low. Trying to find Cox. Was Bromhead, but Brendan Sherlock got in the way. And Tristan Cross will collect. Cross starts up, finds Cox. Takato Cox with speed. But Lacasse was offside. I'm not too sure why. But he was offside nonetheless, and a faceoff will be outside the zone with 12 seconds to go. So needless to say, I think SFU will want to improve on their power plays after this.
Yeah, and I think we've seen it. Sometimes that power play can just be firing, and sometimes we've seen a lot of times it can
just not do nothing. Garrett Murray will send it all the way down. And that should just about do it. So Rouser is serving a 10, so he's out for a while.
Yeah, big loss for VIU too.
There's Carter Earhart, who is hurt, serving the penalty. Puck's thrown into the middle, and Lenko had to keep it from going any further. Ryan Riggs lost it. Brett Watala throws it in the middle. Ray shoots, blockered away by Lenko off into the out and out of play for a whistle.
One thing to note, we were kind of running through the history of these two teams this year. VIU in the exhibition season did beat SFU, that 5-1 game. So,
yeah, true.
So even though they haven't had any regular season victories against them, it's definitely a team that's capable of.
Yeah, it's not to say.
Of handing SFU their first win or loss that means something.
Puck was thrown on very lazily, and Lenko holds on for another whistle.
Had a very stop-and-go feel so far.
Well, I mean, that kind of happened last game, too. And
yeah.
And it blew open, so. Jake Karamishev plays had a big check there on Kyle Berg by Brock Palmer. Franklin makes a move. Puck falls on Palmer's stick, and he chips it in. Lenko will decide to hold on, and another whistle. As we are 3 minutes in.
Yeah, you said Brock Palmer. He can do a little bit of everything. He's a great player to watch. He actually leads the BCIHL in scoring as a rookie. He came here. He just had his jersey recently retired by Kimberly Dynamiters. He led them with like 237 points. He's their all-time scoring leader.
Wayne Gretzky numbers.
98 points in his last season.
That's Wayne
He's
Gretzky.
translated to BCIHL immediately.
Puck was continued on by Hilton and out, but it goes all the way to the captain of VIU, Adam Morton. And now Garrett Hilton finds Jennings. It goes under the stick of Ty Pickering, who's back in the lineup. Cox, nice play to find Garrett Hilton. Selkirk man for the last couple of years, but obviously fortunately that program went under. And he made the transfer over, and he's been quite an addition for SFU.
Yeah, him and Cross have both been great additions from Selkirk.
Levi Johnson played the puck in, and then it took a weird bounce, and he was actually able to get there, but he was offside. So face-off outside the SFU zone. Yes, some benefits for SFU and Selkirk.
Yeah, they've both been great players, and we saw them on Selkirk, and I remember them being pretty great players there, and they've definitely translated into SFU's system.
Well, Tristan Cross, I believe, won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, defense.
Yeah, defensive Rookie of the Year or something like that last year. We should have been anyway. As the puck's played back, Cameron Chin plays it to Cross. As he waits for things to open up. He'll make his run. Stops. Lacasse had to take it off his skate. Hits Struss in the fire. Cherwalk. Dunlop. Throws it to Cherwalk. Blockered away by Lenko. Dunlop throws it. I think he wanted more of a lower pass, but the puck went high. Coltolero backhands it away. Ledyard's able to poke check it ahead, and now Ledyard somehow skates onto it. Ledyard using his body, but the body of Garrett Murray was a little tougher to get around. Ronnie Wilkie drops it for Garrett Murray. Now Wilkie tries to get it through, but a good job by Chu to get down on one knee and not let that go while he was tangled up. Then the puck's given away by Berg, and it's sent in by Wilkie. Karamishchev being walked by Watala. Drops it for Chu. Puck sent out by Ledyard. And Wicks had to hold up at the line. Jordan Ray's able to pick it up from there. Ray finds Wilkie. Wicks plays it back. Austin Flaman, who's back in the lineup. Had a bit of an injury bug. He's back. And the puck goes all the way down to Brendelin, and he'll hold on for the whistle.
Whoever plays Okanagan tomorrow both had fairly recent memories of Okanagan. They both last played them. VIU with an 8-0 win over them. SFU is a bit more of a tighter 3-2 shootout win to preserve their perfect season.
Ty Pickering battling with Caleb Franklin. The 222s are coming together. Sebastian Archambault for VIU trying to clear it out. Flaman doesn't let it get very far. Riggs is in there. Kyle Jennings is in there. Pickering ends up with the puck and he plays it out. Garrett Murray at his own blue line. Plays it forward. That should be icing. Or no, they're offside. That's what he was raising his arm for. Puck thrown cross ice. A good skate there from Dunlop. And then the puck's backhanded back in by Jack Hamilton, who's had a good year in his rookie year for the SFU. Morton knocks him down, though. Hilton gets it back to the point. Chin. He'll take a shot. Brendelin saw a big rebound in the middle, but a good job there by the VIU defense. Morton to hold up Hilton from getting a stick on it. Brock Palmer just out of his reach. Jalabert, who's back on the ice. That's good to see. As Chin throws it to Cross, who tips it down, but doesn't get very deep, but Hilton's able to skate onto it. Hilton being watched by Danforth. Spins! Oh, and off the skate of Levi Johnson as the puck was going towards the net, but there were no SFU players to make capitalization on it. Cox. Cross ice. Chin. Boards and out. Hilton being watched by Daniels. Gets taken down. No call. Struss. Cross. Levi Johnson. Plays it back to Struss. Logan Bromhead trying to keep it out from going any deeper, and he does a good job. And now Coltolero picks it off. Gets stick checked by Struss. Puck's cleared, not out. Lacasse is able to keep it in. Then he lost control of it to Norman. And then McCormack picks it up, who finds Struss. He throws it to Levi Johnson. Johnson trying to go cross ice, but a good stick by Lacasse. not being able to find Josh Norman. Will Norman. Josh Norman's the football player. Shot. Goes wide. Murray takes a shot intentionally wide. Good deflection. Archambault comes out. He throws it on net. Nobody in the middle. Puck's running around the boards. Archambault. Battling. Now played back, and a penalty coming up, I think, to SFU. It looks like they're going to call interference. I think it's going to be Lacasse, and VIU is going to get their first power play. Yeah,
big opportunity for Vancouver Island University. They've really, I think, probably had the better hand the last little while. SFU hasn't been really able to, set up much offensively. They haven't really been able to get much into VIU's zone, and VIU just some good pressure there, and now they're rewarded with a power play.
Puck's run back by VIU. Adam Morton. Dunlop. Down low for Palmer. Dunlop, one-time chance. Good pad save by Lenko, and the puck will come all the way out. And they'll have to regroup. Morton. Being watched by Wicks. Nick Wicks, what speed. But good speed from Morton as well to avoid the check. Morton spins, plays it back behind the net. Palmer lost control, good job by Cross. He's going to try and hold it there for a bit. Wilkie comes in to help, Chin's there. Cross fell over. Now the puck's pulled away, it's Wicks, and he'll lift it high and out.
Really good penalty killing there by Cross.
Dunlop being watched by Jalbert. Minute gone and the penalty to VIU. Palmer. Hamilton, good job there, and a chance if Palmer can get there. He does, but Sherlock on the back check. Good job to loosen the puck, and Garrett Murray able to pick it up. Murray. That's 13, not 12. Now Earhart. Whistle goes, and I think there's going to be an interference call against VIU. It's going to take him off the power play. And it will be Sherlock. And they're going to call interference. And it'll be 4-on-4 for 35 seconds.
That's always tough when you take your team off the power play. A little bit of 4-on-4 action, definitely an opportunity here probably for SFU. Yeah, almost a pretty full power play actually for SFU.
Yeah, about
nearly a minute and a half.
Yep. Stretch pass tried from Murray. Wattala's going to get there first to negate the icing. He's got speed, he's got a shot. Good job by Jake Karamishnev to knock the puck off. And now Karamishnev finds Wicks. Plays it behind the boards, trying to be clever, and Murray as Karamishnev collide. And Ray's able to pull it ahead. Wattala was able to stay onside, got it deep. Wicks now, Lacasse is out. Penalty's expired. And a minute 25, now it's given away. Chance here for Wattala, who tries a backhand opportunity, and Jake Karamishnev just lowered the boom on Brett Wattala on a good opportunity after a giveaway.
Yeah, that was really good playing by both Ray and Wattala there.
I think I've heard SFU superfan Cedric.
Yeah, it's good to see him here today.
Back in the building.
Yeah, greeting the the opposition.
Glad he's on our side. Puck's run around the boards by Struss. Wicks is on the outside. It bounces over his stick. Daniels is able to collect. He lost it. And Jake Karamishnev will throw it across to Wicks. Wicks through center. Nice moves. Get around everybody. Throws it back to Ledyard. It was out of his reach. And the puck comes all the way down. Power play hasn't been very successful so far for SFU.
I think SFU just kind of had a hard time setting up in general today.
Karamishtif. Ledyard cuts into the middle. Don't know if he's trying to find Berger or Wicks, but it ended up on Wicks' stick. Karamishtif down low. Back to the point. Wicks. Berg. Got stick checked nicely by Struss. Now Karamishtif takes a shot. Took a bounce. Never got to Brendelin. And it deflected wide. Ledyard. Wicks. Karamishtif. Ledyard. Down low, Hilton. Tried to find Karamishtif. It was just out of his reach, and the whistle goes as the net came off. With 11 seconds to go in that power play for SFU.
Yeah, SFU's starting to find some pressure there. That was a pretty good shift right there. But really good puck movement.
Yep. Yeah, finally got some zone time.
We haven't seen enough that day. Obviously, it's pretty early in the game, you know. Only one halfway through first period, but they want to see more of that.
Caleb Franklin right off the draw is able to move out quick. Then he sends it in deep, as that'll do it. Chur walks out of the box. Chin drops it for Cross. Cox nicely off the boards. Coltolero will have to chase after it. Oh, I guess he didn't touch it, so it'll be an icing and it'll come all the way back to the zone.
Yeah, I think SFU's probably in the situation where, you know, probably want a few less whistles and stuff just to get a rhythm in this game.
You'd think. Nice feed ahead to Jaquetto Cox. He's able to get it past Morton. Coltolero will chase after it. Noah Danforth for VIU gets there first. Nice play by Cox using the body to get in front of it. Cross takes a shot. Brendelin saw it the whole way, and he's able to glove it and hold on for a whistle.
Yeah, that was just all glove. I think with those, you're just kind of hoping maybe he doesn't see it or whatever.
Yeah,
but
hopefully something goes in his eye right at the moment.
Or just gets unlucky, but not there.
I mean, he's got this far. He's got to be pretty decent at goaltending. Starting in a playoff game. Referee's talking to the scorekeepers. I think they're trying to figure out when Rouser's supposed to come out. I thought he was supposed to come out a while ago. Because, I mean, he got the penalty 18 seconds in.
18 seconds.
So logically, it would be like what? That's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're well past that, if I'm not mistaken. Unless they added something, I'm not too sure. As SFU won the draw, but the puck came all the way out. And Bromhead backhands it in. Archambault goes back. Lacasse chasing after him. Bromhead tried to block it off the boards. I think he hit the boards a little too hard. Wilkie gets there ahead of him on the other side. Bromhead pulls it ahead. Too many sticks. Got in the way, and the puck came loose, and Garrett Murray's able to get it out. Goes past Ray, and the puck sent down. Now Rouse is out of the box. And that'll do it. Not that there was a power play, but Rouser can now play the game.
Yeah, and he's a big player for his VIU team,
Yes.
so definitely a gain for them there.
Face off one back, and it just went right between Chu and Karamishtif as SFU seems a little bit off. As puck took a deflection off Flamin and then played almost pretty perfectly to him off the boards. Well, they couldn't make something happen. Chu then tries to wire it, hits Wilkie, and now a chance here for VIU coming out. Cutting in on the Mariners. Wilkie down low, nice passing play, scores! Ronnie Wilkie finds Jordan Ray, nice spinorama backhand pass to find Watala. And they open up the scoring, it's 1-0.
That was just a beautiful play. VIU's they've definitely had the advantage early. It's sort of, SFU seems like they've almost come out probably maybe a little bit flat so far. And, you know, if you're VIU and that happens, it's so important to punish SFU, you know, to actually get something up on the board. Because at some point SFU's going to, you know, they're 12-0. They're going to wake up. So it's so important to take advantage of that and get the goal.
Ledyard wins the draw, gets it to Pickering, and he sends it down. Icing's waved off. McCormack Plays it over. That's Rouser. Plays it ahead to Earhart. Kyle Berg. Wicks. Kyle Berg. Backhand chance. Save made by Brendelin. Wicks is able to keep it in. He poke checks it not quite far enough as McCormack's able to intercept. Puck's played off the boards. Cross. Few deflections as it was going through everybody. But the final leg of Cherwalk got in the way. Nick Wicks around Cherwalk, but Ledyard was offside at the line and a face-off outside the VIU zone with 6:23 to go in this first period.
Yeah, you could see Ledyard was just kind of expecting him to get in just a second quicker, and you see almost as soon as he just skated past it, there's almost that, oh.
Yeah,
oops.
oh dang. Face off one back, Chin. Hilton tips it down. Brendelin out to leave it for Morton. Puck's played off the boards and out. Chin takes it back to his own blue line. Cox, Jalabert, chips it ahead. Hilton got tied up from Danforth. Levi Johnson lost control and a huge hit on Takato Cox by Brett Watala. Oh, sorry, Danforth, excuse me, that's 19. Cross. Cox. Hilton takes a shot, rebound! Brendelin makes the save. And the danger goes away. Chin. Cross. Hilton. I think he missed the tip, so that'll be icing. And a face-off in the SFU zone.
VIU really physical today. Really laying the body. It's you can definitely see that's part of their game plan against SFU. SFU's got a lot of skill, but you know, maybe throw them a bit more off their game, throw big hits.
Yep. Face off one back, Karamishtif over to Chu. It goes under him. Cox runs into a few bodies there. And now giving away, Caleb Franklin. He tries a shot if hands on it. Palmer. Archambault. Shot deflected in! Sebastian Archambault. I think it might have tipped Palmer. I'm not sure, but it got through the legs of Lenko. And it's a 2-0 lead for VIU.
Wow.
It definitely hit somebody.
Yeah, that was a tough shot for Lenko. Yeah, you just capitalizing early, and then that's the huge thing. Like, you know, again, if SFU falls, you know, it starts a bit flat, you really want to make sure you get your goals now because, you know, at some point SFU, they are going to turn up the heat.
They're going to have to. Sebastian Archambault. Palmer gets an assist. And Caleb Franklin gets a second assist. Malenko knocks it to the corner. Franklin now has the puck. Lacasse, Palmer intercepts. And now Struss takes a shot, hits a body in front. McCormack, Dunlop. Struss just poke checks it ahead. Palmer made a move, lost the puck. And the puck's running around the boards. McCormack steals it. Puck takes a bounce. Lenko had to make a good save. And Pickering will pick it up. Ty Pickering. Kyle Jennings. Coltolero tipped on. Bromhead will chase after. Wilkie. Bad giveaway. And Bromhead throws it into the middle just out of the reach of Hamilton. Watala gets there. It's a good stick there from Flamin. Gets it back to the point. Chin's able to control. Finds Cross. Fanned on his passing attempt as he decides to send it deep. Hamilton threw it into the middle. McCormack had to be careful as he throws it behind the net, and Brett Watala will pick it up. Watala finds Wilkie. Who plays in Watala. He's got his speed. He's got space. Shot on. Save made by Lenko. The puck was still loose. But the whistle went as I guess he lost control of it. And a face-off. will happen in the SFU zone as 3:44 to go,
Yeah.
and VIU's the dominant team.
Pouring it on. This is the sort of thing, you know, where we have, yeah, you said 3:44 left in the period. SFU's almost just kind of got to survive and regroup at the intermission. You know, undoubtedly, head coach Mark Clay is going to probably have a few things to say during the intermission.
Yes.
And you know, I think this is one of those moments. It's just the momentum's in VIU's favor, so SFU's just got to tighten up defensively and come back in the second.
Do you think that early power play had something to do with it? As a wraparound chance, a good toe save from Lenko, and the net came off. That's a good chance there from Gavin Rouser.
Well, definitely, it looked like that power play. I don't remember them really doing that much, and they've had a hard time all game setting up in the offensive zone. I think there's maybe been one or two shifts where they've had some zone pressure, but
yeah,
but just really not getting going yet. And it feels like one of those things. It feels like one of those things. You come back from the intermission. Hopefully you don't give up another goal. Come back with the intermission, regroup a bit.
Stretch pass, it's available as Wicks gets around Morton, but he doesn't. Puck gets through. Now Chu, Karamishtif sends it in. Morton meets it on the other side, tries to play it ahead. SFU skate got in the way. Nice moves there by Rouser. Cuts into the middle. Karamishtif's stick gets in the way. Earhart has to wait for them to tag up, and he sends it in. Berg, nice move by Kyle Berg. Gets over the red line, gets to the blue line, sends it in. Puck's given away, now a chance here, Matthew Jalabert! And it's a good job there by Will Norman to get I think they got a glove on it and is able to block it and deflect it just wide. Pickering turns. Nice little pitch and catch and then a jam shot. As the whistle goes, as the net is off, I guess. Again?
Yeah, if our SFU, like you're finally getting some momentum. You're finally getting this really good shift in the offensive zone, and it just comes to an end. I'd be a little bit upset, but that's what they need. A few more of the old Stan's Pizza giveaway.
We actually got our Stan's Pizza today because we're doing 2 games.
We were well fed.
We were well fed indeed. Lots of fans here tonight for this quarterfinal game.
Yeah, we've been seeing great crowds all season for SFU.
SFU's been making a comeback, as it were. Hilton thrown in the middle. Jalabert had to take it off his skate, wasn't able to control. Morton checking him. Jalabert is able to pull it in just out of the reach of Pickering. It's kind of been a... Lenko comes out. You got to be careful.
Yeah, I thought I saw danger there.
And the puck was sent down by Jennings. Morton gloved it, which kind of helped Hilton to get onto it. And now Hilton. Cross. Steps. Takes a shot. Brendan saw it. Save made. And Dunlop will collect. Plays it back to Morton. Goes under the stick of Dunlop and all the way to Cross. Tristan Cross tries to stretch past Danforth. Off his back foot. Is able to keep it in. And sends it down. Cross. Jalabert. Tries to stretch pass, given away. Wilkie thrown across ice. Ray was there, but Chin got his stick away and stopped all the danger. Cross. Chin. Waiting. Deciding to see what he wants to do. Off the boards, Coltolero. Chasing after it is Bromhead. Lacasse. Sends it deep. Stress gets there before Bromhead, and now Ray has it. Throws it cross ice. They're going to be offside as Watala touches the puck offside. And a face-off outside the SFU zone with just over a minute to go in this first period.
SFU playing a little bit better the last couple of minutes. Like they've started to looking like they're finding their feet.
SFU wins the draw. Bromhead sends it down. Bromhead rings it around. Rouser was there. And it falls to Karamishtif for SFU, and he sends it in. Morton, Rouser, chips it into the middle. Glove down by Karamishtif again. Chu picks it up, but I think they're going to call a hand pass, which might also be grateful for SFU, considering that was Daniels Earhart was making a run. Bit of a scramble draw. It's picked up by Brandon Sherwalk. He takes a shot, blockered away. Sherwalk plays it in deep. Ledyard gets in the way. Wicks avoids the defenseman as he's got about 25 seconds to make something happen here. Maybe a late push. Nick Wicks gets around the check, cuts in the middle. Wicks! And then the puck's given away as he got poke checked at the last second. I think Ledyard had it, and then the net came off, as it does, with 16 seconds to go.
That was such a nice move. Like, man, it didn't end up resulting in anything, but just good speed. Wicks has been just great for SFU since he's come.
Fantastic.
He definitely brings that Div 1
yes.
Pedigree.
Rung around the boards. Chu plays it in. Berg tries to send it in deeper, but Struss gets in the way. Dunlop, they're onside, coming in. Daniels takes a shot. And Malenko had a bit of a trouble with that, and he's able to make the save with 0.7 to go in this first period, and the next faceoff should just about do it.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of those times, if you're SFU, you're probably happy to see this period end. They started to find their legs a bit near the end. They've had a few chances, but I think definitely come back from the intermission, regroup. I don't think you have to worry too much with the 0.7 seconds.
No.
Not even really worth.
As that'll do it for period number 1, and I think this is the dream period for our VIU.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. SFU came out a little bit flat, and VIU totally took advantage of it. We've seen a lot of times where SFU might have a bad period, and maybe sometimes the other team doesn't really take advantage, but VIU did that, and they have a pretty good 2-0 lead.
As they do. Yes, they do, and we'll be back for the second period between these two teams as quarterfinal 2 is a VIU lead so far. good evening, hockey fans. Welcome back inside Bill Copeland Arena for this quarterfinal number 2 between SFU and VIU from beautiful Burnaby, British Columbia. A beautiful sunny day we had today, and we're in for some playoff hockey. 2-0 after 1 for VIU, and you know what? It was all VIU in that first period, Austin.
Yeah, SFU just came out, I want to say a little bit flat. They found their legs a little bit at the end of the first period, but already by then they're down 2-0. Great period by VIU. Again, I think we've seen a lot of times there are periods where SFU plays down, but sometimes teams don't capitalize on them, and VIU totally did, digging SFU into a decently sized hole. But as we've seen in many games in BCIHL, this is nothing but an assured lead. Just let's do a little bit of a scoring summary. Both goals by VIU. Watalame 1-0 from Wilkie at 7-11. And 2-0 from Archambault from Palmer and Franklin.
2 minutes apart. That's how quickly it can turn.
Yeah. And we've seen a lot in the BCIHL. 2-0 is definitely not too surmountable of a lead. SFU, obviously, the last game they played, they came back from a 2-0 lead in the third period to win and keep their perfect season, win a shootout.
As they're coming back on the ice now, you're SFU, you're down 2. It's only the second period. There still is lots of time.
They just need to come out firing in the second period. You kind of think, undoubtedly head coach Mark Coletta had a lot of words to say in the second period. Undoubtedly, they're gonna. I think they just need to come out firing.
Let's see if they can. As VIU will try to continue their dominance. As shots are 10-7, but I don't think that's so much as indicative on the play.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it was all VIU first period. Like I said, I was starting to, near the end, there's a few good shifts for SFU, but they need a bit more than a few good shifts.
Yes, here we go in the second period of quarterfinal number 2. Winner goes to the final. Loser plays Okanagan tomorrow night here at Bill Copeland Arena. As VIU won the draw, they send it right back in deep. Chin plays it ahead to Cox. Archambault got the second one. It steps up. Chin resets, goes the other way. Hilton, right idea, trying to find Cox. Is a little too far ahead of him. That's going to go for icing and a face-off in the SFU zone.
SFU definitely has the firepower to turn around. They definitely got, like I said, 6 of the top 10 scores. This team can certainly, in an instant, probably flip this game. But they need to come out with a lot of urgency.
They tried to clear it out, but it gets given away again. And Brock Palmer takes a shot. Good block there by Jalabert. Shot on, goes wide. Cox lost it, got back to the point. Whoa. Morton's shot went right off the mask of Cameron Chin. That's why they wear the cages, everybody.
Yeah.
Palmer. Is able to find Franklin. Plays it to Morton. He's checked by Cox. And now Hilton will collect. Can't get out. VIU's forecheck has been relentless so far in this game.
Yeah.
Hilton deflects it and gets out. Only as far as Morton. Dunlop. Palmer comes in one-on-one, shoots. Getting in the way was Cross. Johnson throws it in the middle for Dunlop. All the bodies go down. Everybody goes down. Now Wicks. Cross ice has Chin. He was looking for Jalabert, and Jalabert was going for a change. And VIU will have it. Nice pass there by Morton to find Norman. Norman enters the zone, tries to cut in the middle. Good check by Chu. Ledyard then throws it across to Karamishchev. Daniels is able to keep it in for VIU. Johnson will further it down, but getting in the way was Kyle Berg. Plays it to Karamishchev. Jay Karamishchev lets it high now. Chasing after Ledyard. He's got a step. Mitch Ledyard think he wanted to rip it down in center, but he wasn't able to get control of it. Daniels. Got it in deep, Lenko. Out to play it, Wicks. Struss. Cross ice, Archambault takes a shot. It goes high and wide. Johnson. Back to Archambault. He'll take a shot, looking for bodies. Looking for a deflection. Too many in front. Wicks. Johnson gets away from him, but it goes to Ledyard and now finds Wicks, who's got to step around Archambault. Nick Wicks coming in. Nick Wicks shoots. Save made by Brendelin. Rebound chance. Puck's still loose. And it goes wide. Wicks takes shot. Toe saved by Brendelin. And VIU's able to get it out, but probably the best opportunity SFU's had all game.
Just great sequence by Nick Wicks.
Entering is Jordan Ray. He'll take a shot. Lenko makes the save, and he'll hold on for a whistle.
Yeah, we just saw a great sequence by Nick Wicks there. And up until then, and, you know, even, aside from that opportunity, VIU has been kind of just doing the same thing they were doing in the first period.
Yep.
They were mostly controlling pace of play. SFU's had a few one-off opportunities, but has not really been able to sustain any pressure. We'll see maybe if that, Nick Wicks, I think 3 shots.
What's not broken, why fix it, right? What's not broke, don't fix.
Well, I think if you're VIU, you definitely.
Oh yeah, no, if you're VIU, exactly. Ray checked by Lacasse. Bromhead's able to pick up the loose puck. Throws it on net. Brendelin deflects it behind the net. Lacasse finds Jennings. Takes a shot, hit the leg of Wilkie and deflects wide. Pickering will send it down deep. Glove down by Morton, who kicks it. Finds Ray. Wilkie drops for Ray. Bromhead gets in the way. And now Ray will backhand it. Doesn't get it very far as he fanned on his clearing. Then Ray tries to play it back in. I think Wilkie was offside, but the puck comes out no less. And Sherwalk will lift it in and chase. Lenko. Coltolero chips it down. Murray at his own blue line. Moves back to his own zone. Plays that up to Sherwalk. Sherwalk has time and space. He's able to find Rouser. Rouser with the one slap shot. Lenko makes a save easy. Then another shot from sharp angle. Save made. Archambault throws it across ice. Rouser. Back to the point. Murray takes a shot. It goes wide. Archambault down low. Earhart. Trying to poke check it ahead. He can't. Now the puck gets loose and is Riggs. Trying to chase after it. Flamin will pick it up and send it in. Doesn't go very deep. Now the puck's loose. And Rouser is going to enter. Drops it for Earhart. Tries to get around 3 SFU players. That's not going to work. And Ryan Riggs will pick it up. Ryan Riggs enters the VIU zone. Tries to send it in on a shot. It hit a leg and goes around. Struss. McCormack. Tries to play in Dunlop, but Chin got in the way, and now Takato Cox will pick it up. He's got Jalabert, who has a little space. Nice cut in the middle by Jalabert around Struss. Jalabert throws it into the middle, but a good job from Max McCormack to get it out. Franklin. Chin. Jalabert giving away. Dunlop intercepts. Franklin plays it ahead for Palmer. They'll be offside, so they have to touch up. Chin. Into no man's land across ice. Getting there was Tristan Cross. Plays it ahead to Cox. Spinning, and Palmer sends it down. Lenko. Chin. Tries to stretch pass. Good job there by Morton as Cox was there. Hilton follows up, though. He's able to pick it up. Enters the VIU zone. Garrett Hilton cutting in the middle. Takes a shot. And Brendelin will hold on for the whistle as Hilton goes hard into the boards, but he's all right.
Yeah, so far just SFU having hard time generating much. Hilton obviously with a late opportunity there. If you're VIU, I think for the most part, I'd like how they're playing. You know, been playing with some good zone time, not allowing SFU to create too much. Obviously the odd breakaway opportunity, but.
Puck sent in, Berg missed it. Murray will pick it up. Chu knocks it down, wasn't able to control it quickly. And Archambault sends it in. Daniels stops, spins. Plays it in behind the net. Ledyard was there, and Nick Wicks has a little time. Nick Wicks with speed through center, enters the VIU zone. Nick Wicks stops, back to the point. Chu, shot, blocked by Levi Johnson. A lot of blocks here for VIU as they're putting the body on the line tonight. Chu, nice play by Jason Chu to find Berg. Kyle Berg falling over is able to find Ledyard. Back to the point, off the skate, Karamishnev. Ledyard shoots, blocked by Murray. Kyle Berg's getting held. That took a little too long, I think, to call.
Yeah, I think it sounded like it needed that shout from the bench or whatever.
So Levi Johnson will be going to the Bucks, and it'll be for holding, and SFU has a power play. And
big opportunity. They've not been too good on the power play. You know, they've been flat all night, and it's, you know, really shown on the power play. But big opportunity for them.
Is it too early to say this one is a necessary one?
I think it's too early to say, but definitely I don't know. It'd be
it's advisable.
Yeah, advisable. Yeah, I'd say too early to say must score, but they're going to need to start turning around that tide pretty soon. They at least really need some good puck movement.
As they have it now, Cox down low, Jalabert. Cross. Cotolero, a big block there from Rouser. Shot on, looking for a deflection. It got through to Brendelin and off his stick. And it deflects out of play.
Yeah, I think this is a power play where they really just, you know, well, they obviously need to score, but they really need to start moving the puck. I think we saw a little bit of that before the puck went out of play, but they really just need to get some momentum or just some, you know, I guess maybe a rhythm or whatever.
They need something.
Yeah, it's just, they've just looked flat. It's definitely a game, too, where there's a lot of pressure. They have an undefeated season so far. And
yep. Wicks in front. Hilton, oh, nice try there on the backhand, trying to go shelf.
That was nice, yeah.
But it hit the side of the net, took a weird bounce off the boards, and that's able VIU to make a move. Palmer comes in, he takes a shot, he fans on it, and it goes right onto Ledyard's stick pretty perfectly, actually. Hamish Ledyard with speed, goes around, gets past Dunlop, goes around McCormack, tries to stop, but he wasn't able to keep the puck from stopping. Now Hilton pulls it away. Wicks, Karamishnev, Ledyard, Karamishnev. Shot, oh, he had Hilton, it was behind him. And it went wide, and Gavin Rouser was able to clear it out. Lenko plays it for Karamishnev. Wicks gets stood up at the line by Struss. And the puck sent back down by VIU with 25 seconds to go in the power play. And then Lenko is out to play it. And that's going to be a penalty against VIU. You can't do that. Brahmed chases after it. McCormack decided not to touch it.
Well, another big opportunity for SFU. They didn't really get much going during that first, or I guess there's still 7 seconds left, but not much going on that first power play. But huge opportunity to start moving the puck. They got 5-on-3 for 7 seconds.
Yep.
You know, maybe add a few seconds onto that too before the VIU player gets settled.
Takato Cox is able to steal the puck away after VIU won the draw. Back, Cotolero shoots, blocked. Cotolero again, shot, blocked. Rebound chance, it's still loose. Johnson's out of the box, he's joined the penalty kill. Cross. Cox over his stick. Watala gets there before Cox. Plays it around the boards. Norman's going to try to get there. Cotolero is able to stop it from going very far. Cross. Delicate. Jalabert takes a shot. Johnson blocks it. And no, Watala was almost sprung. Jalabert plays it around. Cross will chase after it. And Rouser sends it right down. SFU's going to have to find those clear shooting lanes if they want any hope. Because VIU is blocking everything and anything. Minute gone in the penalty to Earhart. And they'll have to reset again. Cox. Karamishtif. Nice moves by Jake Karamishtif. Stops up. Down the circle, cross ice. Ledyard was coming in and went over his stick. He leaves it. And now chance here for Kylberg. Nice move by Kylberg. Kylberg trying to jam play. Brendelin makes the save. Lacasse even on the rebound. But James Brendelin is able to keep the door shut. Karamishtif. Ledyard. Karamishtif. Shot, it goes wide. I don't know if Brendelin saw it. The Predator in the middle. And Ledyard got caught. Berg. Shoots, scores! Kyle Berg from the sharpest of angles gets it through Brendelin. It's 2-1.
And that was just a really good. They were doing really good in that power play, and they're just peppering him. And Brendelin, he's having a pretty good game, but you know, that was a pretty tough angle.
VIU, I think, is complaining that the net's off. No goal.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Well, okay, so, yeah, okay, I guess that's the call. I just wonder why did they not notice it in the first place, or did they deem they knocked it off themselves? I'm not too sure. As the referee goes to talk to Mark Coletta.
Yeah.
That was a lot of selling from VIU. Not saying they were wrong. But the players sure weren't happy.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised they pulled back the goal.
So SFU still has 12 seconds on the power play.
At least SFU is really getting going during that power play.
Yeah.
So, you know, definitely seems like a positive momentum shift, but that's a huge loss not having that one count.
Karamish is able to keep it. It goes deflection, and it's in! No goal, who? Ryan Riggs tips it home. It's 2-1.
I guess if you just score like right after, who cares?
Yeah, that kind of kills the conversation dead right there, eh? That is a power play goal. And SFU has cut the lead to 1.
Yeah, huge goal. Nice to see Riggs on the power play. He's always a you know, hard worker kind of guy.
He made it count there.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised they overturned that goal,
Yeah.
but if you're SFU now, I guess no harm, no foul.
Yeah,
You just
exactly.
score 3 seconds later.
Yes. Yep, that pretty much does it. Icing against VIU.
And, you know, definitely.
They gave the assist to Chu, but I'm pretty sure Karamishnev took that shot. Anyway.
Yeah, and then you just got to think, you know, if you're SFU, you just got to keep this up. The momentum's now probably shifted in your favor, and just keep pouring it on. It's a 1-goal game. You've got lots of time.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people say it's a whole new game when it's a tie game, but, you know, I think when you get even cut the lead in half, it could be a whole new game.
Yeah, well, we saw that like in the previous game, like just UVic just pouring it on in the end.
Yeah. Referee's talking to the 2 coaches again. I'm not too sure why. But they are. You do you, ref. Face-off is one back a little too cleanly. It gets past Jennings. And it'll send all the way down. Jam play as they try the wraparound chance for VIU. And Lenko's able to make the save, but the net came off for a whistle.
No, I guess that time is immediately called.
Yeah, I think the referees are going to be a little more on top of that now, eh? I got to say, I was doing a couple games up in Logan Lake with the Okanagan guy, Brendan Smith, and he's actually a referee.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting to hear his side of things. You know, when the referee made a call, he was able to kind of explain it and understand what the call was, and it was just kind of interesting to hear.
Yeah, that's a great addition to the broadcast.
Get that perspective, because, you know, a lot of times it's like, yeah, I haven't
We
been
could
a referee.
definitely use a rules consultant or a ref consultant up
Yes.
here.
Where's our Mike Pereira of the NFL?
Just
For
sitting
the
on the
BCI.
ice.
Yeah. That's actually a great idea, honestly.
Just need to expand our crew.
As somebody's car's lights are on in the parking lot. As the puck sent around, McCormack tips it down in. Brock Palmer trying to restore their 2-goal lead. And SFU ties them up. They got numbers. Jacob Lacasse enters the zone, drops it for Logan Bromhead. Bromhead comes in, shot, sharp angle. Brendan makes the save. Lacasse. Puck was deflected high. Bromhead tries to play it to Cross. Cross had to pinch up. McCormack's in there. Franklin's in there. Played off the boards and out by Dunlop. Chin will go back and chase it. Icing's waved off as it doesn't get there. I don't know if Hilton got the tip. He didn't, and that'll be icing. Against SFU. They seem to have a little more energy out there.
Yeah, I think, well, that was just the thing they needed. Like, those power plays, even that first power play they had, they didn't, like, those 2 power plays that they got in consecutive, didn't seem like they had much going, but as soon as they got that 5-on-3, for like 7 seconds, they really started pouring it on and kept that going throughout that whole power play pretty much.
Yeah, you won the draw as it goes right through everybody. Good job there by Jason Chu to step up. Nice move around. Jason Chu. Thrown into the middle, and Watala's there to intercept. Brett Watala's got speed and moves of his own. He's coming in. Spins. Nice pass finding Ray. He wasn't able to control it, though. Plays it back behind the net. Wilkie missed it, and Cox will play it out. Should be icing, and it will be against SFU as it comes back.
I think some of these quick whistles might be, interrupting a bit of SFU's flow. It's, this is almost kind of the point in the game where you just kind of want to keep that energy going and just keep skating, but
Murray takes a shot. Lenko had to be good. And he's able to make the save and deflect it to the corner. Nice weird bounce off the stanchion. Puck goes down. Murray collects it for VIU in his own zone. Trying the stretch pass, it works. Levi Johnson's open. Karamishev's there. Shot. Malenko makes the save, and he'll hold on for the whistle.
It definitely seems like for the last few plays, the ice has kind of definitely shifted back to VIU again.
Yes.
It is now, you only got that 1-goal deficit. At least now it doesn't, it doesn't feel like it has to happen right soon. But, obviously SFU just got to be careful not to allow another goal and give them back the 2-goal lead.
Face-offs won back by VIU. Archambault tried to find Earhart. Hit a bunch of legs in front on his shot. Murray comes up to collect. Puck goes behind the net. Pickering had to make a good play. Now Murray plays it over to Rouser. Earhart with a shot. Hanging at the post. Earhart trying to throw it on net again. Sherlock is able to get around the check of Pickering. Plays it back. Archambault. Into the middle. Earhart takes a shot. It goes wide. Jennings is able to get it out. Icing's waved off as Archambault tried to touch it. Ledyard rubs him out, but he's able to get the puck to Dunlop, who's being watched by Wicks. Now Earhart. He's got time. He's got people. Finds Morton. Shoots. Save made by Lenko. Good save.
That was a dangerous opportunity.
Rouser fed it in for Morton. He wasn't going to get it more than cross ice. Will Tala throws it back into the middle. Good stick from Chin. Whistle goes. Net off. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like.
Or there's a penalty? No, cross-checking penalty.
Oh.
And VIU is going to get their first power play.
Pretty poor
First full
timing.
power play.
pretty poor timing for SFU. VIU just with a pretty good opportunity there. Lenko had to be pretty solid on that save.
VIU is going to try to restore their 2-goal lead.
SFU needs a big kill here.
.552 to go in this second period. Face off one back. Puck sent down. Lacasse right there. Brendelin had to do a little stick handling. Brock Palmer with speed. Thrown across ice. He's got him. Shot. Save made by Lenko. Puck's cleared. Not out. Morton. Wilkie fumbles with it a bit, but he's able to collect it back. Dunlop. Palmer. Morton. Palmer. Franklin. Morton. Palmer was behind him, I think. It's got a little too much from Morton's pass. It came off the boards. Franklin shot. Got a tip from Wilkie. Went wide. And Cross is able to play it on the boards. Good knockdown from Morton, but it was high-sticked. So the faceoff will come outside the SFU zone with 1:02 to go in the penalty.
Some good puck movement by VIU.
Watala lost control of it. Now a chance here. It's Jack Hamilton. Comes on net, shoots. And Brendelin kind of handcuffed him on that shot from Hamilton, and he has to hold on with the faceoff in the VIU zone.
Brandelin's definitely been solid tonight.
He has been. VIU gets it not very far as it's dumped right back in. Jack Hamilton actually has to step on it as he was kind of going back very slowly. And he's just going to play it back to waste a little more time.
Brandon lost his footing there, but no harm came.
It worked. Murray, Watala lost control of it. Hamilton almost tried to do it again. But Watala is able to get control again. Dropped for Murray after being washed by Hilton. Garrett Murray cross red, enters the SFU zone. Murray, toe drag, shot! Lenko throws the glove up, and he holds on for a whistle. Berg just about to come out of the box with 8 seconds to go.
Yeah, SFU some pretty good killing on that the second half of this penalty. Obviously, I guess still 8 seconds left, but.
Face off, one back by VIU. Morton takes a shot, hits a bunch of bodies in front and deflects into the near side corner. Johnson finds Sherlock, who had a sharp angle shot. It was kind of open, actually. Berg's out of the box. We're back to even strength. And Wicks, you saw him kind of, unfortunately, he lost control of the puck. Morton sends it right on. Lenko had to be good.
Yeah, that kind of looked like a scary bouncing puck.
Sherlock battling. Wicks is in there. Puck's played back to the point. Morton takes a shot, took a deflection. It goes wide. Danforth. Daniels. Sherlock being checked by Pickering. Berg's going to get there, and he's going to get it out. And VIU will have to reset. Morton plays it right back in. Lenko leaves it for Jennings. The whistle goes. Oh, because VIU was offside, and I guess they weren't changing that. So face off just outside the SFU zone.
Yeah, after SFU scored that goal, they had a little bit of energy, but between whistles and taking a penalty,
slows it down a bit.
Kind of fizzled again.
Yes. Puck sent down. Franklin got their head there of everybody. Palmer turns, takes a shot. Lenko makes a save. Struss. Down low, Dunlop. Poke check, Bromhead. Puck stays in. And SFU will get it out with Jacob Lacasse, who plays it off the boards. Bromhead, he's got a man. It was Tristan Cross who was making his run. Now Chin tried to play it in deep, and he just runs the body on Dunlop. Coltolero gets there ahead of Palmer. Franklin is also there, but Lacasse is able to get the puck, and then Chin collects, finds Cross. Dunlop almost bats it like a baseball. And the puck was sent down after Cross caught an edge. Dunlop behind the net, being watched by Bromhead. Puck ends up right in front of Brendan. It's jam play! And the goalie makes the save as the refs wave it off. Well, the puck ended up in the net. I don't know if that was, I'm assuming after.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to keep an eye on it. It looked like, SFU was celebrating it.
They got to sell it, right?
But but no goal.
Well, the last time they got a no goal.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta convince them.
VIU wins the draw and it's played around the boards. Wilkie finds Ray. Enters the SFU zone, throws it cross ice. Watala's there. Puck's thrown into the middle, but Hamilton gets there first. He rings it around the boards and the puck will come out. Morton. Wilkie. Down. Trying to make a check with Karamishnev, and it opened the door for Watala to come in. But nothing happens, and Karamishnev has the puck. Ray on the good back check is able to stop SFU sending it deep, but some help came. And they got it deep enough, and now VIU will send it right back in. Watala tips it on. Jennings. Wicks knocks it in. Ledyard goes and chases. Last minute of play in the second period. Jamming. Puck's played in the middle. Berg tried to go back to the point, but a stick got in the way, and it deflects out. We are in the last minute of play. Now a chance here. Mitch Ledyard coming in. Ledyard takes a shot. Stick of Garrett Murray got in the way. Wicks taken down. Puck still loose. Battling in the corner there. Murray. Ledyard, good job there. Wicks tried to pull it away, but Murray's able to hold on, but Ledyard comes and checks. Murray's able to get it to Earhart. Feeds it ahead. Rouser will skate onto it. Gavin Rouser takes a shot. Blocker save there by Lenko. Earhart with the loose puck just wires a shot. It goes wide. Wicks, 15 seconds to go. Puck's played back in behind the SFU net. 10 seconds. Puck comes out. McCormack will play it back to Struss, and he'll just let the time go. And that'll do it.
Berg did not like that shot by Struss.
Yeah, a little late, and I think it hit an SFU player.
Yeah, it was definitely seemed unnecessary.
That'll do it for the second period. SFU gets one back, but they're still down 2-1.
Yeah, I thought when SFU scored that goal, it was off a power play where they were really starting to look, a bit more like the SFU we know, that's won 12 games, but kind of fizzled back out. But at the same time, SFU's only down one. They got a whole period to claw back. Looks like there is some.
I think Wicks was talking to the ref wondering maybe there should be a penalty. I'm not too sure. I don't think so, but that will do it for the second period as it's still 2-1, and we'll be back here in quarterfinal number 2 for the third period here at Bill Copeland. hockey fans, welcome back inside Bill Copeland Arena for the third period of quarterfinal 2 between SFU and VIU. SFU got one back in that second period, and Nick Thorne alongside Austin Kozakar. Austin, how do you feeling about it?
Yeah, I kind of thought when SFU got that one back that they might, start taking over the game, but I don't know, I think with the whistles, they took a penalty shortly thereafter, it was really more of the same, but now it's a one-goal game. Doesn't really take very much to come back from that, and so, expect a big period from SFU. Ryan Riggs with the only goal last period. 9:29 on the power play. Chu and Flaman officially credited with the assists.
I still think it was Karamishov who took the shot, but as here we go, period 3. All the marbles, as it were.
Yeah, definitely all comes down to this. Obviously, maybe not quite the same, consequences as the other game, but I think neither team wants to play Saturday. They want that bye into the finals.
Well, if you play Saturday and then you win, you have to play 3 games in 3 nights. Not ideal. As Morton tries to clear it around, Coltolero throws it into the middle. Body's got in front. Cross goes wide. Coltolero collects it behind the net. Trying to make a move, lost control of the puck. And pulling it away is Garrett Dunlop. Dunlop into the SFU zone, trying to make a move. Chin stands him up. Franklin into the scores!
Wow.
Did that take a deflection? Because Lenko was completely out of position. And Caleb Franklin restores a 2-goal lead. It's 3-1.
Just the absolute opposite what you want if you're SFU. And VIU, what way to start a period? I know I started thinking from the SFU perspective. I was just kind of, thinking SFU just wanted to get out of that second period with the 1-goal deficit, but they did. But now VIU just took the 2-goal lead again anyways.
35 seconds in.
Probably the worst way you could start the period for SFU.
Yeah. Can't get much worse as the hole got a little bigger. Dunlop and Murray get assists. And then Cherwalk's able to stick lift. Gets it back, finds Archambault, who has to play it in. Puck's played in by Cherwalk. Karamishov. Back to the point. Murray lost control of it. Now Lucassi's got he's got a step. Ryan Riggs coming in. Diving play by Murray. It was a good effort. Riggs still got the shot on. Puck's played down. Took a deflection off the VIU bench. And a face-off inside the VIU zone.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be, for VIU, close to perfect as you draw up to start the third period.
Oh, yeah.
Not really allow SFU get their feeding in. Kind of seemed like almost, I don't know if lucky is the right word, but just kind of out of nowhere. And
face off, one back. Pickering shot. Brendelin had to be good, and he makes the save. Puck's lifted high off the boards, and it gets past Jennings. Chasing onto it is Norman. Pickering's going to get there first. But Norman seems to have got control of the puck as he's battling behind in the boards. Ledyard lifts it out. Berg. Jennings knocks it down. I think they're mixing up the lines a bit, if I'm not mistaken. Berg with Ledyard and Wicks.
Well, this is just the time that you kind of need to find something.
Puck's tipped on all the way to Brendelin, and they hold on for the whistle.
It's definitely, it's maybe not a spot we see SFU in as much. Obviously, they have climbed back from deficits, just like we saw last 2 weekends ago.
Yep.
But
cross fend on his shot attempt, and Jordan Ray is able to make a way. Ray lost control of it at the last second, but he's able to get around Morton. Plays it in. Now Chin got it out. Following up is Flaman. He'll take a shot, blocked away by Brendelin. Cross tried to get it deep. Wilkie got in the way. Chin off the boards, tipped down by Wilkie. Danforth. Goes past Watala. Enters the zone. Tries a toe drag move, but a good stick there by Chin. Watala got it back, threw it into the middle, but Cross was in the way. Tristan Cross finds Lacasse. Nice move. Lacasse is able to get to Bromhead. Doesn't get much deeper. Lacasse trying to play it in, but too many VIU bodies. Palmer was trying to find Franklin, but Jalabert was in the way. Jalabert sends it in. Big check, Coltolero. Jalabert throwing it on net. It hit the back of the net. Palmer hacks that in and comes all the way down. That'll be icing. And a face-off in the VIU zone.
Yeah, SFU definitely needs to get something going pretty quick. This is where the urgency kind of comes in. If down only 1 goal, you got quite a bit of time. 2 goals, obviously we've seen a lot, last 10 minutes, but.
They got time, but it's counting down. Nice job by Karamishov to keep it in. Down low, Hilton. Nice move by Garrett Hilton, jamming the play in, and it gets in! Scores!
Wow.
Dangerous, dangerous drive from Hilton, but it was enough to get the puck over. And VIU lets one go.
Yeah.
3-2.
we're just talking about urgency coming to a game, and
yeah.
I guess maybe SFU heard us or something and decided they wanted to score right now.
I'm not too sure who actually got the goal. Hilton made the drive, but I don't know if.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who they call it for.
I thought the goalie had it. I thought there might have been a little goal interference, but I guess the puck went in before that. Staccato Cox is they're giving them the goal. I guess he got the final touch. But they've cut the lead to 2, or to 1, sorry. They have 2. Cherwak comes from behind the net. And the puck gets out. Good job by Rouser, forcing the puck out. Now Earhart throws it on Lenko, gloves it down. Cherwak, good forecheck on Berg. Brandon Cherwak's making it work. Gavin Rouser, back to Cherwak. Tried the sharp angle shot. Lenko held in the post tightly, and he makes a save. Good shift from the Cherwak Rouser.
Yeah, good response shift. Try and kill just any momentum from that SFU goal. We saw it whenever SFU scored that first goal. Just in between the whistles and stuff. VIU did a pretty good job of settling back down the game. So,
yeah.
So now it's up to SFU to keep it going.
Shot on, deflected wide. Norman, back to Danforth. Morton, shot, tie. Cross, trying to get it out. Took a bounce, and now Hamilton backhands it. Knocked down. It'll be with a high stick. So a face-off in the VIU zone. .55.
You definitely feel like one of those games that could definitely go down to a wire.
Yeah, it could. SFU's been doing that as of late, I think. They like to stretch it out.
Living on the edge.
But VIU has been able to hold their own most of the time. Can they do what no team has been able to do this year? Lacasse to the point. Shot on, took a deflection. Brahman wasn't sure where it was. Now Coltolero making some moves. Played it back, Cross had to pinch. Does a good job of it. Cross trying to get it behind for Bromhead, but VIU intercepts and it's all the way up to Wilkie. Plays it up, Chin is in the way. Nice play by Bromhead, but Danforth stopped him from going any further, but the puck still made it in. Lacasse comes and collects, throws it into the middle, puck's loose. Coltalero's trying to get to it, but Morton's in the way. And now VIU will break out. Wilkie, Ray's got a step. Shoots, loose, puck still loose. Whoa, that was a quick whistle. That puck was never covered, but I guess the ref stopped seeing it, so he had to call it.
Yeah, Lanko's probably happy with that whistle.
Lenko seems to be having a little trouble with some of those shots.
Yeah, he's maybe had a bit of a tougher day today.
Face-off was won by SFU, but VIU made a chance. Karamishtif. This line of Dunlop, Franklin, and Palmer has had their way so far with SFU. Puck's played in by Chu. Murray being watched by now Riggs. Puck's played off the board and down. That should go for icing. Nope, it's waved off. Don't know why, but it was. Shot on, Lenko gloves it, holds on for a whistle.
Yeah, I think we're kind of seeing, you know, maybe a little bit similar to after that first SFU goal where it becomes, you know, stop and go kind of.
Yeah.
And
gotta keep
you know,
that momentum.
SFU's having a hard time maybe keeping up the energy.
Puck's run around the boards. Cox. Jennings pulls it away. Earhart pulls it. Jalabert makes a nice run. Played off the boards. Played into the middle, and then it was poked back in. Nobody really has any control. It's more just throw the puck. A huge check there from Earhart. Takato Cox played off the boards and out, and Hilton will chase after it. Struss gets there first, plays it ahead to Rouser, who plays it back to Struss. And then McCormack has it. Earhart fanned on his passing attempt, and now Jalabert intercepts. Matthew Jalabert cuts in. He'll take a shot. Brendelin blockers it away. Cox avoids a check. Hilton. Scotto Cox pulls it away. Cox, oh, he tried to turn and shoot, but he lost control of this puck. Now Earhart played into the middle. Gavin Rouse has got a step. Makes a nice toe drag. But a good job there from SFU to stop that. Cox. Blue line and down. Brendelin went over his stick as he tried to stop it. Daniels lost it. Chin finds Berg. Kyle Berg cutting into the middle. Kyle Berg into the back to Chin. Shoots. Glove saved by Brendelin. Flash in the leather on Cameron Chin. Shots 27 to 26 in favor of VIU, so
yeah,
very
definitely
close.
From a shot clock perspective, pretty even. VIU's definitely felt like they've had, you know, the upper hand most of the night, but pretty even shots.
Chu takes a shot, doesn't get through traffic. Danforth. Ledyard knocks that down. Wicks is trying to get it. Morton will find it behind the net for VIU. Berg knocks it down with a glove. Played into the middle. Ledyard was just out of his reach. And Wilkie will backhand it out. Karamishtif. Finds Chu, plays it back to Karamishtif. Then he finds Ledyard, he's got a step. Mitch Ledyard gets checked by Morton. On a good back check from Morton. Witzala was ahead of the play. Ray, nice move, but Chu got his stick in the way and poke checks it away. Ray cuts into the middle, shoots. Think it went wide. Murray. Karamishtif got in the way a bit, but not much. Murray trying to make something happen here. Goes ahead of Palmer. Franklin shoots wide. Ledyard around the boards. Wicks. Gets checked, can't get it out. Murray in for Dunlop. Ledyard trying to get it out. Now Palmer. It was a good job by Karamishnev as Palmer trying to stick lift. And now SFU will break out. Chu. Coltolero. He'll take a shot. Brendelin will hold on for a whistle with 10:37 to go.
It's definitely felt now probably a little bit more even.
Yeah.
I think you'd still like to see SFU pressing maybe a little bit more, but.
Yep. Scrambled draw went back in VIU's favor, and Struss finds Franklin. Lifts it high now. Pickering gloves it down. Quickly ahead. Coltolero dumps it in. Bromhead will chase. McCormack. Lacasse throwing it in the middle. Dangerous. Pickering. Bromhead. Shot on by Jennings. Coltolero tried to throw it in the middle, gets it back to Pickering, who gets it back to Jennings. Kyle Jennings will shoot. Brendelin, puck still loose on the rebound chance. And it's cleared out by VIU. Good opportunity for SFU, but Brendelin stands tall. Off the boards and in. Coltolero tips it down. Doesn't get very far past Danforth. Morton, continuation on to Rouser, who leaves it to Cherwak, who finds Earhart. Earhart comes in. Takes a shot. Lenko made the save, and the net comes way off. That one is clearly off. If there was any doubt.
Yeah, I don't know if there'd be much debate there. Still, yeah, surprised at that call earlier, but but at the same time,
it didn't really matter. Didn't really matter. We are officially past the midway point of this third period. VIU still holding that lead. Remember, winner goes directly to the final on Sunday. Loser goes to the semifinal tomorrow against Okanagan.
Yeah, basically the prize is, obviously a bye, but getting to play one less game too.
Face-off one back by SFU. Hamilton rings it around the boards for Flamen. Flamen looking for cross, but a good stick from Cherwak coming back. Danforth. Rouser giving away. Shot on! As it went wide on the shot from Hamilton. Cross. Oh, sorry, Flamen back to the point. Chin. Now cross. Shoots. Brendelin makes the save. Cross tries to send it in deep, but a good job by Morton. Trying to stretch for Rouser. Lenko. Little dangerous. Rouser was pushing the envelope there. Riggs, good job there on the back check on Johnson. Cross. Gets the center and sends it in, not very deep as Murray stops it at their own blue line. Cross then stops the entrance from Norman. And the puck's finally sent in by Murray. Chin. Cross tied up Norman, and then Chin was able to get it, but only as far as Levi Johnson, who gets it back to Murray, who takes a shot. The puck got through, but it was wide. Norman finds Daniels. Brody Daniels. Norman. Archambault. Johnson. Cross gets in there to help. Trying to pull it away is Jalabert. Daniels comes in to help that one, but Levi Johnson's able to pull it away. He'll take a shot, goes wide. Puck's cleared. Not out. But Murray kept it in for only a moment longer as Hilton gets it out, but he doesn't get very far as Wilkie intercepts at center. Ronnie Wilkie comes, blocker, save, and Hilton gloves it down. Run around the boards, took a bounce, doesn't get out. McCormack's able to keep it in. Doesn't get very deep though as Hilton got in the way, and then he tries to backhand it off the boards, and it hits an SFU player in the bench. And a face-off in the SFU zone.
that rebound for a second there looked a little bit dicey, but
Yes.
then
Yes.
Hilton just caught it and made sure it was no worry.
VIU taking a timeout with 7:23 to go.
Interesting. It's definitely a time for them. They need to keep pressing hard. Really, try and seal away this game. Take back the 2-goal lead. Need to really keep doing the stuff they've been doing successful tonight. Obviously the relentless forecheck.
Yeah.
Pressuring Lenko. That there's been a few times where he's had the puck and playing the puck outside the net. And
Gotta say, I've been impressed with VIU's shot blocking.
yeah,
They've been getting in front of everything. And it's helped Brendelin. As the puck was played off the boards, and it does get out. Berg chases after it. Ledyard wasn't able to get it away from Dunlop, who throws it in the middle. Palmer, who hacks at it. It gets to Lenko, and he'll hold on for a whistle.
yeah. If you're VIU right now, this is definitely the time to turn up the heat. Just prevent SFU from doing anything.
McCormack takes a shot. Lenko makes a save. Can't control the rebound. McCormack takes a shot. It took a deflection. It goes wide. Struss sends it in. Karamishtif. Puck's bounced. And now Ledyard. Lost it as he falls, but he's able to get it back to Chu, who goes cross ice. Karamishtif back to Chu. Into the middle, tipped on, rebound chance, Ledyard scores! Mitch Ledyard ties the game with 6:31 to go!
Wow.
The captain! Just what you needed.
Just what the doctor ordered. Incredible. This is what they need from their top guys. Ledyard's there, Wicks, Berg. Huge.
The line change making a difference for SFU.
And that's what you got to do, make adjustments.
Job's not done though. VIU has still been putting on the pressure, and they're getting chances.
Yeah, it's definitely at this point. It's pretty much it's anybody's game.
Oh yeah. Chu and Karamishtif on the assists of Ledyard's goal. Puck sent in by Watsala as he was checked, and that'll be an icing call. And a face-off in the Mariners' zone. Lacasse kicked out. Bromhead will now take the draw. And then Bromhead was kicked out, and so Coltalero takes the... I'm confused. VIU wins the faceoff no less. Morton rings it around the boards. That should go down for icing. It's waved off. No. Pickering ahead to Coltalero. Puck does come out. Morton has to stop and regroup and sends it in. Riggs trying to get it in deep. It was poke checked. Coltolero. Cross. Took a bounce and it falls to Riggs, who takes a quick shot. It goes wide. Lacasse trying to get it in deep. Coltolero then plays it back. But VIU sends it down. Karamishtif, cross. Off the boards, Murray. Played ahead, Hamilton. Jack Hamilton gets around, shot! Sharp angle, Brendelin had to be good, and he makes the save there. Puck's played around, Archambault. Rouser. Karamishtif sends it right on. Brendelin will knock it to the corner. Archambault gets there. Rouser. Riggs kind of, I think he tried to glove it down, but he threw it more like a baseball. And that'll be a hand pass. Face off just outside the Mariners zone. It's won back by SFU. Jalabert, Chu, Karamishtif winds up, takes a shot. Brendelin has to make the save. Murray being watched by Hilton. Play the head, Cox. Got hit, and Garrett Murray's able to play it. Johnson. Chu's able to play it out. Takato Cox picks it up, then given away as Johnson was able to stop up and make the play, and Karamishtif. And that'll be a penalty as Karamishtif got hooked by Johnson. And SFU's going to get a power play.
Big time for a power play. It was weird as we're just winding down the, SFU. This is a huge opportunity to take the lead for first time today. You definitely, if you're SFU, you got to be pretty happy in this situation. You got to be feeling pretty good. The ice is kind of tilted.
4:21. Karamishtif. Berg into the middle. Ledyard shot. Hilton's got a rebound chance. He hits the post. Brendelin's on the floor, but he's able to. Berg takes it, scores! Kyle Berg scores! Takes the lead! 12 seconds into the power play, and SFU has the lead with 4:05, 9 to go.
I see, and the guy holding the Kyle Berg sign, he's definitely got to be happy. But he's had a great game. I remember earlier too, he had a really gutsy shot block. I remember thinking he might look like he was a little bit hurt, but he just kept playing and
just kept grinding as the big players are stepping up for SFU. My gosh. And now played back in. Puck's cleared out by SFU. Danforth. Franklin. Drops it for Palmer. Shot on! Tipped by Dunlop, but Lenko had to be good. VIU's definitely not out of this yet. And SFU's not out of the woods yet. They flipped the script, but VIU can more than welcome to come in and score. Franklin tried to get it in deep. Palmer couldn't get it forward. They finally do. Hilton. Jalabert. Cox will just tip it out. Murray. Dunlop gets past Franklin, and it falls to Jalabert, who lifts it high. And out, Hilton will skate onto it. He plays it to Cox, who plays it to Hilton. Garrett Hilton scores! Garrett Hilton!
Wow.
Past Brendelin! They got the 2-goal lead. It's 5-3!
Wow. And that's SFU for you. That's a good team. It was a game, it's probably one of the flattest games I saw at the start. It was one of the most low-key games, but SFU, they can just turn it on in an instant.
They've turned it on in the last 10 minutes. More like, what, 5 minutes?
It's always the managers play full 60 minutes. I guess, today it was, play that 10 minutes, but it works out. Or so far it looks to work out.
Yeah, so far, I mean, there's still 3 minutes left. Anything can happen in the BCIHL. We've seen it. We've been around the block a few times, and VIU, I would say, is not out of this yet. Watala's coming in. He takes a shot. It goes wide. Scotto Cox gets the lone assist on Hilton's goal. Puck's lifted high and out. Danforth. Ray takes a shot. It's blocked by Karamishchev. And VIU's pulling the goalie. Brendelin is out. It's a
That's what you need to do.
6-on-5, 2 minutes left, pretty much, 2:10. Puck takes a bounce off the stanchions. Danforth plays it back in. Karamishchev gets under him. Daniels plays it back. Hamilton's going to play it off the boards, and it's going to come out. Adam Morton. Played to Danforth, who then lost control of it, and Jack Hamilton works it away and into the VIU zone. Rouser. Shot on, took a deflection, it goes high and over. Hamilton will just send it, doesn't go all the way down for icing, so Murray will have to come back and collect. Puck's played down, now chance here. Will Norman's coming in, Norman shoots, St. May rebound, chance, it goes wide. VIU that close to cutting the lead. Now the puck's played in the middle. It's given away. Cherwalk poke checks it ahead. Norman will skate on. Norman plays it into the middle. Chin gets in the way and sends it out. Murray. Oh, it's touched with a high stick, so that'll stop time with 1:03 to go.
What tough turn of events for VIU.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they played great all game. Just that small span, and it's hard to fault them. You just knew you were kind of expecting at some point SFU was really going to turn up the gas, and it almost looked like it wasn't going to happen. But in that last 10 minutes,
they found the way.
They found it in our gear.
As we've officially entered this last minute, Wilkie finds Ray. Puck sent down, but then SFU intercepts and sends it right back down. That's icing and a face-off in the SFU zone.
VIU probably, they last played Okanagan and they beat them 8-0, but they can expect to see a motivated Okanagan team tomorrow night, assuming that this keeps up.
That'll be a really interesting game tomorrow for sure. Morton keeps it in nicely. Cox backhands it, kept in by Struss. Rouser back to Struss. Morton shot, blocked, puck's bouncing in the middle. Wilkie tries a chance at it, but Takado Cox's stick is able to get the puck out. Struss giving away to Hilton. He's going to try his shot. Garrett Hilton! A little chip in, and he seals the deal with this one. SFU 6-3, and have a date on the final on Sunday.
Garrett Hilton with a big night tonight.
Big night. And with that, that puts VIU, who will play tomorrow against Okanagan, back here at 7 o'clock. That should be an interesting matchup for sure. Puck's given away. Riggs plays it back in. Murray will skate up, sends the puck ahead. That'll do it. SFU climbs all the way back in the third period to win 6-3, and they are off to the BCIHL final on Sunday.
And really, keep their season perfect. It was looking in danger there, but SFU just at the right time really turned up the gas. And I think they're happy to just get the buy into the finals and have night off tomorrow. On the other hand, if you're VIU, you just want to have a good game tomorrow. Maybe you might have the momentum going after a good game tomorrow.
Absolute. Should be a great game.
Yeah,
should be a great game tomorrow.
So far, this weekend, this playoff weekend's been great. great 2 games tonight. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night.
Great Friday night of BCIHL hockey. We've got 2 great games as we'll await the 3 stars here tonight between SFU and VIU as picked by our own Austin Kozakar. As I think SFU can breathe a sigh of relief. You can see it on their body language. They're excited.
Just, yeah, huge relief. Well, yeah, we're waiting for 3 stars. I'll give an honorable mention for 3 stars.
Okay.
This is probably, I think, earned a star, but we do submit them at the 3-minute mark.
Okay.
Garrett Hilton
Yes.
did not make 3 stars, but he certainly deserves acknowledgement just for, really putting away the game.
Well, he got the 5-3 goal and then sealed the deal on the empty netter, so he licked that envelope and then sealed it, is what Garrett Hilton did today.
He was, yeah, the closer.
The John Schmaltz of SFU hockey. That's 3 stars brought to you by East Van Brewing Company. Caleb Franklin from VIU, 3rd star.
A goal, I believe an assist. Was just really good.
Mitch Ledyard, the captain, kind of started the resurgence.
Yeah, I think the game-tying goal. Really just coming in clutch when you need him.
Kyle Berg
with the game winner.
He put the game away.
Huge night. It was just a case of when they needed. It was, it wasn't a very pretty game for SFU a lot of the game, but when they needed to, they dialed it up and they showed why they're undefeated this season.
They sure did, and that'll do it from us here tonight on this Friday. We'll be back tomorrow for the semifinal between VIU and Okanagan at 7 o'clock here at Bell Copeland, and then again Sunday where SFU will await the winner of that game in the BCIHL final. For Nick Torn alongside Austin Kozakar, we'll see you tomorrow.